Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, welcome to Gonzalez & Partners.
Hi, I'm from Fedorov Portraits. I'm here to take the staff photos for the firm's website.
Oh, great! We've reserved a conference room down the hall for the photo shoot.
Thank you. There's just one thing. I have some heavy lighting equipment to bring in from my truck, and the only free parking space was several rows back. Do you have a cart I can use, or...?
I don't, but take this parking pass. You can use it to park in the VIP spot right by the front door.
Thanks, I'll do that now.
Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Hi, Barbara and Nancy. Now that our design's been selected for the new parking area at the airport, we can move forward to the next step. Barbara, do you have any updates?
Yes. So now we need to consider residents in the surrounding neighborhoods. A preliminary survey showed their biggest concern is the potential increase in traffic.
Nancy, do we have a meeting set up at City Hall for residents to discuss those concerns with us?
Yes, on October 2nd, but in a new location. The room at City Hall was too small for this purpose, so it'll be held at the high school auditorium instead.
Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Thanks for coming to see me, Helen. How are things going in your new position?
Great, Taro. Thanks for asking. The management training that Human Resources provided was very helpful.
Good. Since you're now part of the management team, I requested a corporate credit card for you. It just came in. Here it is.
Thanks. I should use this for small day-to-day expenses in my department, like office supplies, right?
Correct. By the way, for bigger expenses, like when you're traveling to a conference, you'll need to fill out an expense form when you return. So it's a good idea to save all your receipts.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Hey, Martina. I'm going to a conference in Los Angeles next week.
Oh, that's where I'm from.
That's why I mentioned it. I'll probably be too busy with the conference to see any sights, but at least I can eat some good food while I'm there. I was hoping you could recommend some restaurants to try.
Of course. Do you know where your hotel is located? That way I can recommend places that are nearby.
I don't remember, but the address must be in the confirmation email from the hotel. Let me pull it up right now.
Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
I wanted to talk about the results from the online customer questionnaires we sent out last week. I know you've been exceptionally busy, Mario, but have you had a chance to look at the data?
Yes, in fact, I just finished the report. I'll present it to the sales department later today.
Already? Fantastic. Did you want me to look it over before the meeting?
The report's only half a page long.
Ah, okay. Oh, I wanted to remind you to book us a table at your cousin's restaurant. The sales team wants to go there after the meeting tomorrow.
Sure, I'll do that now.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Mount Elephant Department of Parks and Recreation. How can I help you?
Hello. I read about your tree planting initiative, and I wanted to learn more about it.
Sure. Our department is now offering residents the opportunity to have a tree planted on their street in honor of someone special. It's part of our city's new beautification project.
That's great. How can I make a request to do this?
You'll need to fill out an online request form from our website. After you put in all your information and submit the form, you'll receive weekly email updates.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Rohan, I have a question about the production of our new model KT17 wireless headphones. I just reviewed the quarterly sales report. They're selling even better than we expected.
Yeah, I've heard consumer demand is increasing for those.
That's what I wanted to discuss. Do you think we'll need to hire some temporary workers for the factory floor? I'm concerned that we won't be able to keep up with the demand over the holidays.
We do have a lot of existing inventory ready to ship, so we may not need to hire more people. I'll get an exact count of how many KT-17 headphones are available for shipment and let you know this afternoon.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Miss Chowdhury, I'm glad I caught you before you left for the day. About our meeting tomorrow.
Yes, it's in the afternoon, right? We have to go over your designs for the new advertising campaign for Softwell shoes.
I'm sorry, but unfortunately I need to reschedule. I forgot that I have a doctor's appointment.
Since we're presenting our ideas to the Softwell representative next week, we should discuss them soon. Are you free in the morning instead? At 10 o'clock?
Yes, that works.
Okay, great. Oh, and could you post the images in the shared folder? I'd like to look at them in advance.
Sure, I'll take care of that now.
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Welcome, everyone, to your second day of training to be an industrial fabric worker. You did a great job running the sewing machines yesterday. Before we get started, do you have any questions?
This isn't about the training, but this morning my security badge didn't work. The guard had to let me into the factory.
Okay, I'll follow up with you about that later. Any other questions?
Ms. Park, yesterday you showed us how to make a castle knot on the machine. Could we practice that?
Of course. Let's practice that knot. It's essential to sewing almost all shirts. Turn on your sewing machines.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Dolores. I know we were supposed to review applications for a medical assistant today, but I'm still working on my presentation for the International Surgeons Conference next week.
No problem. I've presented at that conference before. You'll need to be prepared.
So, should we reschedule for next week?
Actually, why don't we just postpone hiring someone until next month?
That would work better for me. But don't we need someone sooner?
No. Jerome just told me he could stay until we find his replacement.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and catalog page.
Thanks for calling Rosemound Pottery. How can I help you?
I'm interested in ordering some dishes that I saw in your catalog for my new restaurant. They're the ones with a large star in the middle and smaller ones around the edge.
Yes, I know the ones you mean. Did you notice that pattern's a limited edition?
Oh no, I hope they're still available. The grand opening for my restaurant is in May.
Yes, they're still in stock, but I know that pattern will be discontinued at the end of the year. They'll be hard to replace after that.
I'm glad you told me. Then I'll order extra ones now.
Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and ticket confirmation.
Taggart Railways, how may I help you?
Good morning. I have a question about a reservation for a trip to San Francisco. The confirmation code is 0146H.
Okay, let me look it up. I see you have 3 tickets.
That's right. I was wondering if there's a train leaving a day earlier, but at the same time.
Let me check. Yes, there is, and the tickets are the same price.
Perfect. Then I'd like to make that change.
Okay. Should I use the email associated with your original reservation to send you the new information?
Yes, please.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and comparison chart.
Margaret, do you have any plastic zip ties? We used some to tie cables together when we installed the servers last week.
Sure, they're on my desk. Need help with anything?
No, I just need them to fasten some electronic trackers to my luggage. I'm flying to Shanghai tomorrow for a week to meet the new clients, and I want to be able to keep track of my suitcases while I'm traveling.
I need one of those. I misplace my keys all the time. How do you decide which one to buy?
The most important feature for me is battery life, so I bought the one with the longest lasting battery.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following advertisement.
Are you looking for a location to host your next company event? Well, look no further than Morelli's. With our delicious food and private dining rooms, Morelli's is the perfect place for everything from small to large business gatherings. But that's not the only reason to choose Morelli's. We're famous for our friendly waitstaff. They are always ready to help. Planning to hold an event with food at your office? No problem. We'll bring the food to you. You can view our catering packages on our website.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
I have an update about the video game you've been working hard to develop. As you know, we'll be partnering with a video game publishing company to get our product on the market. I just received their initial contract, and I'm pleased to say the terms they are proposing are quite favorable. We're promised a payment as soon as we sign on. Our legal team wants to make sure the programmers are happy before they negotiate some other provisions in the contract. I'll send you the document later.
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following tour information.
Thank you for joining me on this tour of our solar panel manufacturing plant. Here at Nature's Solar Energy Incorporated, we believe our customers should have the chance to see the production of the solar panels that power their homes and businesses. Before we begin, I want to remind you about our main safety rule. Make sure you wear the hard hats we provided and keep them on at all times. Okay, our first stop will be in the showroom. I'll show you the latest models of our solar panels so you understand exactly how they work.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following broadcast.
Thanks for tuning into Business World. On today's episode, we'll be taking a deep dive into the topic of making a career change. Transitioning to a new industry can be challenging. It's important to highlight any transferable skills you have to offer. What abilities do you currently possess that could be useful in a new role? And how can you promote them on professional networking sites? To help us explore this, So-hee Chung, Chief Executive Officer of the popular job search app Zantage, is joining us in the studio today. Welcome, So-hee.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, this is Adriana Ortiz, set designer from the Summer Theater. We met last week. Since you're directing the new play we're featuring, I'd like to get together to discuss some ideas I have. I've read the script and started sketching possible backgrounds we could use. You mentioned being concerned about the short amount of time we have for creating a set. Well, we have a large team, and there are lots of props in storage. I'm going out of town to see some relatives tomorrow, but if you're free to meet this weekend, my schedule's flexible then.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following talk.
Welcome to Cornerway Industries. I'm Sunita Yadav, coordinator of the internship program. I'm sure you'll find your summer experience here rewarding. Before we begin the first training session, we have to take care of some administrative matters. As you entered the room, you received a packet of documents. It includes information about logging into your email and submitting timesheets. I'll briefly go over those procedures now. Then, in an hour, you'll head to the security office to get identification badges. You'll need those to enter and exit the building.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Last month, I went to a conference that allowed me the opportunity to meet other small business owners from the region and have discussions with them. a number of helpful ideas were exchanged. For example, several speakers pointed out that it can be difficult for customers to navigate corporate websites, especially when looking for information like a phone number they can call when they need service. I've asked the IT department to redesign our website to make it more navigable. If you look up here, I'll demonstrate the new layout that'll go live in a few weeks.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following speech.
Thank you all for coming to this town hall meeting. I'm the Mayor of Madison, and the first topic on our agenda is tourism. We're all very excited that the documentary about our historic town centre, which was filmed here last year, is a box office success. My office has already received hundreds of inquiries from travel agencies around the world asking about hotel capacity and tour buses. Good news for local businesses. However, some people are wondering about the damage that the influx of tourists on their streets may cause, and they do have a point. Those roads weren't designed for traffic.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following announcement and store layout.
Attention book lovers! The Regal Reader Bookstore is excited to announce the beginning of its summer author series. Join us this Friday when renowned author Karima Samir will visit the store to read from her books, sign copies, and chat with customers. Stop by our history aisle to find her latest book about fascinating North Africa. And make sure you enter our annual drawing while you're here to win a $5 gift card for our cafe. Use it to purchase any of our freshly brewed coffees or homemade pastries.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following telephone message and notice.
Hello, Ms. Kapoor. My name's Mark Giordano. I'm a forklift operator in the shipping department. I'm calling because I'm supposed to complete the training session on refueling equipment, but I need to change my date. I signed up for the session on January 23rd, but our department just received notice that a large order will ship out at the end of the month. I'll have a lot of work to do earlier in the day all month, so I can only attend the session that starts at 3 p.m. Could you reschedule me? Please let me know.